Hi, it's Brandy with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. I'm here with Lonnie today, and I have a special group with us today with Beecon Recovery Center. First of all, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go into the business.
So I'm retired military. Spent some time in the Navy, then I got out and went into the Army. Been retired for a while, but retirement's not the life for me. So I decided, what am I going to do with myself? And we started Beecon Recovery primarily because people are dying. And as a medic in the Army, I had the opportunity to watch that. And that's not good, but even worse, or just as bad as that, is the families that I would have to go and have them watch and talk to the doctor. And that is what drives me, because people with addictions, it's not just the person with the addiction. They have husbands, they have wives,
Children.
and they have children. And it's those children that I want to go capture out of that environment, and I do it through their parents. And so, here in the Salt Lake Valley, we're #1 in the country in opioid and heroin abuse. We're #3 in heroin-related deaths, number 5 in drug-related suicides. I love being #1. I always strive to be #1. We don't want to be #1 in that.
Right. Agree. Wholehearted about that. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And this touches my heart, because as a counselor for 12 years, this is what I did. This is before what I do now. This really speaks to me. Plus, I have a lot of special people in my life that have really struggled with addiction, and one of my really closest friends' husband OD'd. So it's really, really difficult, and it's really a big part of our life. And so, yeah, I really appreciate what you guys are doing. So tell me a little bit about who you have with you today.
So I have Hope James, who is our program director, and she is brilliant, right? Really, if somebody needs some assistance with finding money, grant money for schooling, we have actually partnered with Dale Young Academy for high school diplomas as well as GEDs. But Hope is really the best at working with the patients as they come in, and making sure that all the T's are crossed and the dots are I'd in reference to how the program runs. And then we have Jamal Knowles, who is my clinical director, who has been in this industry for 15 years, Jamal?
Almost 20.
Close to 2 decades. And so, as we come back out of COVID, we will actually be hiring another counselor. We're interviewing for those folks now, because Jamal can't be clinical director and counselor at the same time. So, so yeah, that's who we have for now. We're licensed for 20. We're in Brigham City, Utah. We're the only private facility in Brim. So we know that there's really a need, and we're in with the courts as well. So we're handling cases with through probation as well.
We know that it's an addiction recovery center.
Yeah.
But tell me some of the services that you provide, so that we hear addiction recovery, but what does that mean if people don't know?
So addiction recovery is basically, what we do at Beecon, and I'm not here to bash anyone else's facility, but I know what we're doing at Beecon is different in the sense that we focus on how to give people the tools and learn how to stay stopped. What we do at Beecon Recovery is we do things outside the box.
Okay.
Right? We have a 2-year aftercare program. We have where mentors are trained by our staff on how to recognize the triggers and the signs for people. Once they leave our treatment facility, we don't let go of these people just because they're not here getting treatment. We stay with them, and we stay in contact with those mentors for up to 24 months.
Good.
So that's one of the. We have other things, and obviously, you can go to our website, but that's a real heavy hitter for us, is staying with these people after they've left treatment. That is vital, that we stick with them when they need us the most.
Right. Agree.
So,
Agree.
Great.
And some of the programs, so you offer individual counseling, family counseling.
there's inpatient, which is where, and sometimes somebody may come in, and they may, after Jamal does his assessment, they might not need to get treatment at Beecon
Right.
Recovery. They might need to go do something inpatient. And I have relationships with multiple inpatient facilities. I have relationships with multiple detox facilities, because they may need that before they go into inpatient. We are outpatient, right? People come, they can either come, what's known as PHP, which is Monday through Friday, from 9 a.m. to 4, right? Or they can do IOP, which is, they have the opportunity to go to work. They're here 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 hours a day. That's a little bit longer in reference to the length of care as far as days are concerned, because it's not as intensive as PHP. And so we have group, we have individual therapy. We have a relationship with a facility upstairs where we can do Reiki for our patients.
That's awesome.
We can do ionic foot baths. We can get some amino acid therapy for them. And so we're doing a lot of the holistic things. We're bringing in neurofeedback and light therapy. Because we want to, and not everybody's going to need everything we have.
No.
Very
specific.
It's very specific. Based on your assessment, then we can determine what level of treatment, right? And once again, if you don't deserve to get the level of treatment we offer here, this isn't about any particular facility. This is about these individuals and getting them the level of care wherever that happens to be, even if it's not here at Beecon Recovery.
Perfect. Is there anything else that our people need to know about you starting up, or is there anything that you two maybe want to add to what?
I'll just say that one of the things that I like about Beecon when I first got on was they have the 5 principles of well-being, which is kind of their cornerstone, which I really definitely can relate to, those being the physical, psychological, social, financial, and last but definitely not least is spirituality. And it kind of makes for a good undertow or again, cornerstone to present different techniques.
Right.
I find that when I do my assessments, when I kind of go through those 5, it tends to really help me to make a very thorough and accurate assessment that I then can go back with the patient. There's nothing better than to have a patient sign off on the treatment plan or the recommendations.
Yeah.
So whether it be outpatient, I also do Prime for Life, domestic violence classes.
Prime for Life, if anybody doesn't know, if you get a DUI, pardon me, Jamal, but at Prime for Life, if you get a DUI in the state of Utah, we are certified in the state to offer the DUI class, which is known as Prime for Life. It's a 16-hour class.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and so we actually we're in with the courts. We're most folks don't know, but we're on the JRI list, which allows us to take all the court cases from the Justice Court. And we've got a great relationship with Judge Christensen, which is the Justice Court judge.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And those 5 well-beings that Jamal mentioned are obviously on our website, beeconrecovery.net.
Perfect.
That's DEE. And I look forward to somebody asking me what that means. Why did I incorporate Beecon with the bees?
Dude,
The honey
tell
bees.
us, because you want to know why? Today is National Bee Day.
Right. So,
No.
Yeah. Yes.
And I didn't know that. Did you know? I did not know that. The reason we took Beecon Recovery is we've incorporated a beacon of light, which is a light that we all have inside of us, right? And we go in there and we find that light that's in people that don't know that it exists. And we grab it and we fan that flame and we get it to percolate and get them to love themselves. That's the beacon of light. But the bees represent something that is holy in our country, in our world. We don't exist without those honeybees. And they represent hard work. And when they work hard, they produce a delicacy, which is the honey, right? Well, if we as individuals, and they're team players,
Right.
and as if we
I know you're gonna have her in tears because she loves bees.
we love bees as well. So
Right.
then you know what
Yes.
the honeybees
Studied that.
work as a team.
I know.
And as a team, they collectively produce that honey.
Yeah.
Well, we work collectively as a team, and our patients can produce their delicacy, which is joy,
Right.
And self-love, first well-being, spiritual well-being, right? That's it. That's what we're all about. Together, we have a common cause, and that is these people that are the least of these. People don't want anything to do with people that have addictions. Well, my arms are wide open.
Great.
Come on in, right? Because we love. I'm not gonna cry, but we love these people. They're dying, and they're human beings.
Right.
They have children. I was raised by an alcoholic. I was that little boy. So in a real beautiful kind of way, this is therapy for me.
Right.
Because those little children,
They don't deserve.
They don't deserve what I deserved, what I got. And so we can go and we can turn their parents' lives, teach them, give them the tools so they can turn their lives around. And we can bring joy. And then those individuals that come out of that, we have a gal that's been in treatment that she's going to make a fantastic counselor. And she wants to do that, hopefully. If you're watching, I'm not going to tell your name, but I hope you know that I'm watching.
Yeah.
But
There you
she's a
are.
beautiful human being.
Yeah.
Right? And she's come out of this, and she's been on meth forever.
Yeah.
And she's not on meth now. And the light in her eyes, it's magical.
It is.
And so, yeah,
You're changing the world.
they're changing it themselves.
Yeah,
We're just
but
giving them the tools.
I know, but you're changing the world. I'm gonna go ahead and put
Wow.
that out there. You are.
We're doing everything we can
Yep.
to
Little by little.
yeah, one patient at a time.
Exactly.
We can't save everybody, but if we save just one, then we've been successful. And we've saved one. Now we're ready to go and give more. So, yeah.
That's
Agreed.
amazing.
Yeah.
So what I'd really like to do is I would like to have you guys like and follow
Yes.
and reach out, share this video, get it out there so that people just know that there's somewhere safe and comfortable and loving for these people to come get help. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. We're so excited to have you in the area. Like Box Elder County needs you.
We're the only one here.
I know. I love it.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
thank you very much.